What's up everybody, my name is Ron Empire and welcome to my channel. In this video I want to show you guys a safe and easy way to kill Ivy. This guide is designed to help you farm the boss for the Ivy Figurine. For those who are having trouble with finding and killing Ivy, this video is made for you. The method I'm about to show you requires no kiting and no dodging. The best part of this is you can totally stand still and take no damage. You won't even get poisoned. Before the Sunken Sea update, a lot of people were having trouble finding Ivy. Previously, you had to search the Azius Wilderness along a 900 tiles radial arc away from the core. It was a painful search. Now, with the Sunken Sea update, you can craft an Ivy scanner from the Ancient Hologram Pod, which is available after you've defeated the first 3 core bosses, and this will then become something that unlocks. And then you can craft and place it on the ground, and then interact with it. And then you'll get the Ivy Poisonous Mass Scanner available to you. And in my video for the Morpha guide, I forgot to mention that you can also craft the Morpha scanner. So if you're one of those people who stopped playing Core Keeper because you gave up searching for Ivy, now is a good time to jump back into the game. Alright, well, let me show you some notable drops from Ivy here. You can get the Poisonous Sickle, you can get the Toxic Defender, you can get the Ivy's Thorn Harness, which is a set item. Ivy's Pants, part of the set. Ivy's Ring, also part of the set. The Remadaisy Necklace. And of course, Ivy's Chest. And the reason you're here, you want to be able to farm for the Ivy Figurine as fast as possible. Alright, well, let me go over some of the talent choices I've made and then my build. So for this guide, or for this boss farming, I went with the thorny weapons. I didn't go with the poison cloaked weapon because Ivy's immune to poison. So there's no reason to take both of this. So I went with this, and obviously, you know, I just went down and filled out the rest here with that. But mainly you just want to go for this, critical hit damage. I also forgot to mention in my Morpha guide that I went with well-trained aim, which gives 30% fishing added to range damage. And okay, so cooking. This is a freebie. This 20% damage dealt by you and all nearby allies. This does work without being in multiplayer. So as you can see, I'm not playing with anybody. I'm getting that plus 20% damage. And to get to this, you have to go through this. So you have Healthy Diet, which well-fed buffs are 100% stronger. So right here, I have 10% from being well-fed. Normally it's 5% if you don't put any points into this. So as long as you're topped off, you're always going to get this 10% bonus. And let's take a look at the range combat. So for range combat, I didn't put anything in stun because the boss is immune to stun. So which means that I just went with this here and this here. This is not really useful because it does require you to have like a build-up charge, and it only caps at 20%. So here, since you're standing still, this 25% makes more sense than this. And this here actually really work well together because you're going to get 100% crit. There's a 10% chance to do that. So this here is a great combo. Alright, so let's go back. Let me see if there's anything else here. Oh, yes. So no, Vitality, I also placed points in this. This is strong and healthy, 10% damage while at max health. Since you're going to be standing still and not taking any damage, that means you're going to be at max health for the entire time. So that gives you another free 10% damage bonus right here. Alright, so let's go over the gears. So for the gears, I actually have the Hunter Hood, Hunter Cloak, which you can get off of the Hunter Caveling. I'm using Almorath's leg armor here, but you know, you can stick whatever damage pair of pants that you want. It doesn't really matter. But if you're just going back and trying to killing Ivy right now, I mean, the Almorath's leg armor is pretty nice to have. Here I've got the Blue Leather Tome, which is an offhand for the 21.6% range damage. This drops off of Malagaz. This over here is the necklace, also drops off of Malagaz. The reason I picked this one was just for the speed, attack speed, but you can stick anything you want here for damage. It really doesn't matter. And of course my ring sets right here, the polished gold crystal rings, almost 20% range damage and 3.5% range attack speed. I mean, you can stick whatever rings here that you want. It doesn't really matter. I mean, this boss has half the health as Morpha, so you should be able to fairly and easily able to kill her. All right, well, let me go over the distance that you need to be away from the boss to make this work. So here you can see that I've got a 14 tiles distance apart from here and the summoning circle for the boss. So here the 15th tile is where I'm currently standing, and this is very important here. You don't want to get within the 14 tile distance to the boss, otherwise you're going to take some damage, or otherwise the boss is going to start attacking and moving towards you, right? So as long as you stay 14 tiles away, the boss will not move. All right, so the other notable thing here is that I did a let me show you here, a 14 tiles radius around the entire arena. Now this is so that if you do play with friends, this helps you and your friends know not to cross into this area here. Otherwise, you know, if you're in this zone, the boss will actually start moving towards you, and it won't be as easy as promised. All right, and then the other thing that I wanted to point out in this, let me turn off this grid line, in this arena setup, is that I did hoe up all the ground tiles here, so that way it prevents the Caveling Gardener and the Caveling Hunter from spawning. And the only potential place that they'll spawn is in the center island here. But that's okay, because they'll probably get crushed by Ivy, because Ivy it does fight the Caveling Hunters and Gardener. And then the other thing that I have for this arena setup is the spike traps. I've got 5 spike traps here, and this is a perfect sweet spot position for the spike trap, where the Ivy boss will take damage, but she will not destroy them. So if you do try to place traps anywhere along here, then she will destroy or she will break them, and so they won't be useful or effective. All right, so let me go ahead and drop the figurine and then get in, or sorry, the summoning idol, and get in position. Okay, so this is your first time killing Ivy. Then that means that you're not going to be able to drop the summoning stone or place the traps. So what you want to do is just make sure that Ivy is slightly off the screen here, where she will not attack you. And you can see here from this grid line that it's about 1.5 tiles visible on the screen. So as long as you have 1.5 tiles visible on the screen, then you're in a safe spot. And the reason why I'm standing on the right side is so that I actually can see the health bar, because once you start attacking her, the health bar will start going down, and that means you are effectively killing her. And as you can see, the spike traps are working. You can see how she's taking damage right here. All right, well, let's go ahead and shoot her down, and you'll see how easy this is. And she did heal for a second there. But that's it. There we go. She's done. And let's take a look at loot. Okay. Well, no figurine, but that's okay. That was a pretty easy farm. Alright guys, hopefully this video helped you guys out, and if you enjoyed the video, or if it actually helped you, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Subscribing would really help me out tremendously. Alright, I will catch you guys next time.